want to become a magician? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Alakazam Unlimited. Alakazam Unlimited is literally the Netflix for magicians. You learn loads of tricks on there and they are so good. Let me show you exactly what you learn. On Alakazam Unlimited, you learn tricks for beginners. Check this out. Tricks that if you've never done a magic trick before, it's not a problem because they are so easy to perform. We teach you card tricks on there, but not card tricks that you would have seen your granddad or your uncle perform. I'm talking professional level card tricks. We're going to teach you coin tricks. So if you're down the pub and your mate hands you some change, you can do tricks with their coins. Not only that, we also teach you how to read minds. Mind reading has blown people away forever, and you can harness that power. Build confidence. Magic is great for building confidence, whether you're 5 or 105. Magic is the perfect confidence builder. It gets you out around people having fun. It could even be a new career. You never know that. It's a great side hustle as well. If you perform at events, weddings, corporate events, or just at your local restaurant, you can get extra money for performing magic. You can even impress your grandkids. So many people come into the shop and they want to be that magic granddad. They want to have that extra something, a little bit of time they can spend with their grandkids or their children. Magic is the perfect hobby for that, and we teach you tricks that are great for that. Also, win free drinks. Honestly, I've lost count the amount of free drinks I've won just from being able to do a couple of tricks. Not only that, the great thing of Unlimited is get off, you can cancel any time. There you go. You haven't got to sign up for like a year, anything like that. You can cancel any time. It's a monthly contract. Not only that, 7-day free trial, and the price of it, drum roll please, £4.99 per month. Less than £5 a month, you get access to over 200 magic tricks taught by professional magicians, okay? Unreal magic tricks of all skill levels, of all abilities. You can cancel any times. It's £4.99 a month, and like I said, there's tricks on there for every single one of you. So if you want to become a magician, if you want to learn one trick, if you want to just impress your friends, your colleagues, your pub mates, check out Alakazam Unlimited right now, alakazam.co.uk, or click the link below. You will not regret it, trust me. It'll be the best £5 a month you ever spent. It's literally less than a pint. Unbelievable.
Hi guys, and welcome to the Alakazam Tuesday live, and thank you whoever's given us a like on Facebook. If you haven't liked our Facebook page already, go hit that like and that counter will go up. Don't dislike it because it will go down. Anyway, I was going to be joined by my, oh here he comes, my co-host, the legendary Mr. Wayne Goodman.
I was here, I was just putting my cup down, that's all I was doing.
How are you?
I'm right, I've got a new drink today.
Oh, hang on a minute, you're really loud today. Speak.
Am I?
Yeah,
1 2 1 2 1 2.
That should be
There we
better.
go.
Well, it's good that we played the little Unlimited trailer, because what's launched on Unlimited today?
Oh, well, unbelievable. It's amazing. Yeah, so in big demand as well, finally released the episode 1, the first lesson of my sponge ball course. Now this is an ongoing thing, isn't it? So we've got a number done already, and what we've done in the first, I think it's 5 or 6 or 8 or 10 lessons, I can't remember how many we filmed now, but I'm going to take you from absolute beginner to working a full routine. So I'm going to take you through every step you needed to perform one. There we go. I've got some down here, but yeah, we're going to take you from 1 ball to 2 balls. Well, do some stuff with 1 ball, some bits you can do with it, some nice vanishes, etc. Then we're going to teach you how to make it into 2 balls, into 3 balls, into 4 balls, and take you through a very basic but simple but very, very effective routine that you can do. We haven't filmed them yet, but this is going to continue on, and then we're going to do another level with some more advanced stuff. And when I say advanced, it's still going to be very, very easy. None of the things with the sponges are really that difficult. We're going to get progressively more and more involved as we move through them. So this is the first course. Course number 2 will be coming at some point. But yeah, this will get you going. So if you've never done sponge balls before, you can grab a couple, you watch these videos, and you will learn a great routine that you can do straight away for your friends, for your kids, down the pub, at a show, anywhere you want to. I love them.
Sponges are great.
They're the best.
Sponges are great. I don't know why we've got these in here. Why have we got sponge balls in?
They're probably mine. I've probably been mucking around last time I was down there.
We had them in for a reason. I can't remember why we had
Or was
them.
it? I know what it was for. It was for the purse frame project.
Ah, yes. Probably, yeah. Yeah, so that's launched today, and there's a lot of episodes on that. That's in the courses section of Unlimited. Now remember, we have got some other courses already there. We've got a coin course with Andrew Paul Smith. We've got a Rubik's Cube course with Colin Klaus. We've got an Acting for Magicians course with the legend Simon Lipkin. So there's loads of stuff in Unlimited. If you're not a member yet, why not? It's £4.99 per month, and you get a 7-day free trial. So you could join, have a look around, spend 7 days on there, access all areas. If it's not for you, cancel within the 7 days and you won't be charged a penny.
Can I just say as well, with the courses, you might look at it and go, do you know what? I don't really like coin magic. I'm not going to bother watching that because there's nothing in it for me. And yet, if you do watch it, you will learn things. Even if you never use them, you will learn things that you can use in other ways. And I've got a number of students, some of them are children. When I teach them, if I'm going to teach them some coin magic, I'll teach them sponge ball magic first, because a lot of the moves are the same, but you'll learn them quicker with a sponge ball because you won't drop them so much, etc. And then you can condense it down to a coin. So even though you might look at these things and go, I don't really do a lot of coin magic, or it's never interested me, or I don't really know anything about coin magic, you can watch the course and you can learn a lot just from watching it, even if it's not anything you ever implement and use later on. So they're well worth checking out. And the Simon, he messaged me earlier on. He was like, "It's 10 o'clock. What time are you live?" And I was like, 2 o'clock. And I was thinking, that's going to be a late one for you. But yeah. Definitely check out all the courses, because you're going to learn a lot of things on there.
Oh, congratulations to Wayne as well on his award.
Oh, yes.
He won the
I
award
did see that.
recently.
Yes. And also for just living in a beautiful country with a much nicer weather that we've got here. It's snowing outside here at the moment. Well, kind of snowing. It's not settling, but it's kind of snowing.
We got Rob Hutchinson joining us. Hi, Rob.
Hello, mate. How are you?
So, December has hit.
It hit hard as well. It's already. I mean, I don't know how I don't know how many other pros out there are getting. Every day, I'm getting hit by more and more very, very late booking people. So much so, I got booked this morning for a show tomorrow evening that I was luckily available to do. But I'm getting messages coming in, and I'm having to disappoint. I'm having to say I can't do it. You've left it too late. You know, I'm already booked for that day. And trying to find other people to cover them, but it's just that's not happening because everyone's booked. I'd be interested to know if anybody else out there who's a pro or who's a worker is getting those late bookings as well, where they're coming in, because it seems to be a big thing this year.
Yeah, and things are not slowing down here at Alakazam either. We had an amazing Black Friday, so I want to thank everyone that placed an order. It was actually our busiest month in the history of the company, November.
Wow.
It was crazy. I think Jenny, we're all hands on deck at the moment, and Jenny has been packing orders. Yesterday she didn't get home. I was working from home yesterday, but yesterday she didn't get home till gone 6. We usually finish at 5, purely because she was trying to break the back of the orders. So yeah, it's been incredible. So thank you everyone for that. But it's not slowing down anytime soon, because we have got a few things happening. I'm knotted up here. I'm going to undo this knot. So this coming Sunday, we've got at least 2 products being launched in December. Now, what we are trying to do is we're going to try and launch them early, so you guys will have them in plenty of time for Christmas. All right? So let me play you the little teaser for our live launch that is happening this Sunday evening, Sunday the 8th of December at 7 p.m. GMT. And I'll be right here in the studio ready to launch it. So let's have a little look at this.
Out of everything that I've ever released, people message me more about bringing back the Attack of the Bag project than anything else that I have ever created. Well, myself and Alakazam Magic, we've been listening and we are doing just that. But this time, it's an entire project. Come on!
It's going to be good. This is a huge project. It's there's over 6 hours of routines on here. Now, bearing in mind, you know, it doesn't. I know recently there's been some people going, "Oh, I don't like long tutorials." The reason they're long is because they've got so much information on them. If you wanted to watch 15 minutes of it, you will know what the gimmick does, how to use the gimmick and everything else. But there's just so many different routine ideas on there, which is really good. In fact, I know I'm not going to say it because I've got a routine that you guys will see a bit later on, not later on today, but later on in the coming weeks, that uses this prop as well. But it's great. Absolutely great. So join us on Sunday. I'll be joined by Craig Petty. Craig will no doubt do a couple of routines live. You know what Craig's like. He'll answer all questions and we'll be discussing the product and the set in detail.
You know, it's funny because I was on a forum the other day on Facebook and someone was on there saying, oh, I've got this routine and I'm doing the same party that I did a month ago for the same people. They've booked him again for whatever it is, it's a month later. And he was like, I need a new presentation for it, I need a new routine for it. And that's really where the benefit of some of these longer explanations come in, because you can go, right, well, I've done this routine, I'm going to go back on and check out one of those other routines and learn that. I've still got the same props, I've still got the same equipment, but now I've got a completely different routine that I can do with it.
Yeah.
And it's got a nice feel about it because of, oh, it's this one. Oh, no, he's doing something different with it. You get extra kudos for being extra dynamic, but in fact, it's just learning another routine. So having multiple routines on a single product is a great way of maximizing the potential for that effect.
Yeah, exactly right. And the same goes for things like, you know, the Nightshade coin set, the Mirage coin set. As a worker, I mean, you don't have to change your routine for every table anyway, because as a worker, chances are you're going to do the same routine at every table. But if you own something, exactly what Wayne said, own something like the Bag Reborn project or Mirage or Nightshade, you could literally go to a gig with 15 tables and do a different trick on each table with the same props. Yeah. It's, you know, there's so much there. And I always, because I have this discussion with a lot of people and they go, oh, you know, it's too much to learn, it's too much to do this. Do you know what I do? Because I'm terrible. I won't go through a video and learn everything. There's too much information nowadays. But what I do is I will sit through, I'll put the video on and I'll watch a routine. And if it's one that I go, oh, I like that, I'll just write it down. And then I'll watch the next one. Not my cup of tea. Don't worry about that. Next one, oh yeah, that's a good one, write that down. Now, by the time I've watched a video, there might be 30 routines, but my list might only comprise of 4 or 5 of those routines. and they're the ones I will focus on. I did the same, I did it with the Mirage set, I did it with the Nightshade set. I'll sit down, I'll enjoy them all, but I will make a list of what ones I want to focus my time and effort on to learn. And they're routines that excite me. And then I'll go, okay, these are the 5 I'm going to learn. So I don't have to think about learning 30. I've got no desire to sit there and learn all 30, because I know I'll never do all 30. But out of that 30, I've got my 5. And it was the same when the old VHS, when we used to buy Magic VHSs. You wouldn't learn all of them. And the rule of thumb was, if you got one trick from a DVD, that was money well spent.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, everyone bought them for that one trick.
Yeah.
You're looking for that one trick that makes it worth it.
Yeah, one trick.
And then if you get 2 or 3 out of it, then that's a bonus. But you're looking for that one routine where you go, oh my goodness, that's the one I'm going to do all the time.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's exciting as well. You know, you do let's just say you get the product and you do the first routine that comes on it, right? That's the first routine. You learn that and you use it. You do it for a few gigs, and then you can go back and you can remember how excited you were about trying out that first routine, learn the second routine, and then go out and do that again. And it's a nice way. It's that a change is as good as the rest. But in this situation, you're still using the same prop, so it's not costing you anything more. You've already got it, so you can now go and grab it and go, right, I'm going to learn this one now. Or you can take it out, leave it for a couple of months, then go back to it and go, right, I'm going to learn that other routine with it, and I'm going to put that one back in again, because you've been doing another trick with another routine. And it's just,
I think in a way, you know, I think I'm in a lucky position where things like the Mirage coin set, before I really knew that much about it, I knew what it was, what it did and everything else, but before I really knew that much about it and the routines, we filmed Craig live. So I watched that and I went, oh my God, I need to learn that. Because I was like a layman watching this, like the reverse matrix thing. I saw him do that and I was going, oh, that's going to be really complicated. And then but I knew in my head, I wanted to learn it. I knew in my head. So I thought, whatever it takes, I'm going to learn it. And when I saw how it was done and how easy it was just a big bonus. But it was nice because I felt like a layman watching it when he was performing that stuff. And it's the same with this coin bag stuff. It's so deceptive, and it's so easy, you know. But I can't wait. So join us on Sunday evening, 8 o'clock, where we will be unveiling everything. You'll get to see the trailer, the premiere of the trailer. You'll be able to ask Craig questions, and no doubt Craig will perform a few of the routines. Rob Hutchinson said, on the subscription, do you have any courses on proving stage performance? I'm pretty much sold on Wayne Sponge ball course.
Oh, thank
Rob,
you.
There's an acting course by Simon Lipkin that talks about everything like that. And for $4.99 a month, mate, I guarantee you will not find better value anywhere in Magic.
You'll find stuff on there that you don't even know you're looking for.
Yeah.
And you'll suddenly go, oh, that's a trick I would like to do. And then you can learn it. Yeah. Unlimited is amazing. Unlimited is it's not just unlimited access to everything that's on there. It's also unlimited potential for what you can do with it and how you can, you know, you see it online all the time as well. I need a new act for this weekend, or I need this, or I need that. You go unlimited, you can, boom, put yourself together something very, very quickly. Everything's there for you. You can learn it all straight away. It's just, it's the best.
Yeah. Right, I've got another little video to play because this is a date that I think everyone's been waiting for. So,
is it with me?
No.
No, okay, fair enough.
So
I'm
that's it.
so gutted that I'm gonna, because I'm there in the daytime,
Yeah, but
and
you've
then I've got to shoot off. Can you please ask Santa to hang around, just even for 5 minutes?
He tried to hang around for you last time, but
I know, but there was
literally
traffic. There was
a
traffic.
minute after he left, you walked in.
And you could see that I'd been running as well, because I was red and I was flustered. And
Yeah,
I
you were
came
very
running in, and
hot and sweaty.
yeah, it was, yeah, unbelievable.
Unbelievable. So that's happening on the 17th. If you've never joined us for the Alakazam Christmas party before, it happens on YouTube and Facebook, just like you're watching this live. But we will give away over £1,000 worth of magic on the evening. There's some good banter that goes on. We usually have some little quizzes. And we usually have some magic tricks taught by some of our friends. So join us. It's free to come along. Just log into Facebook or YouTube, 7 o'clock on Tuesday the 17th. And wear your Christmas jumper, grab your mulled wine or cocoa, and sit down and enjoy an evening with the A-team.
Talking of that, this is not magic related at all, but I'm going to share this because I'm having one at the moment. I love mulled wine, right? I absolutely love a mulled wine. And it's a bit early today to have it's 5 o'clock somewhere. But Tesco's at the moment, I think all the places Ribena have got a winter spice cordial that you pour, you make it hot. And it is amazing. It's blackcurrant flavour and it's so nice. So if you want a nice little Christmas treat, I'm pretty sure you could add some gin or vodka to it if you wanted to give it a little bit of a kick. But it's good for the kids as well. It's just a cordial and it's really, really nice. It's winter spice. It's like £2 a bottle. I've got 4 bottles. I'm not made up now for Christmas. That's all I'm having. Nice little winter spice. Yeah, it's really nice. It's got a nice flavour to it as well.
Very nice. Darren says, I would like to place a wager that Andy will not win his Christmas bonus again this year.
Well, the thing is, you never know, do you? You don't know because it's a fair opportunity. You can't say, "Oh, he's not going to win it," because you give him every chance. You can't help it if he.
I think it depends how much Darren wants to bet.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take some of those odds.
We'll see. I haven't filmed it yet. We wait until a bit nearer the time, even though. Yeah, no, I'll have to film it soon because it's the 17th.
Well, he's working hard at the moment, isn't he? So you don't want to demotivate him if he doesn't win it.
Or the thing, I hope he does win it this year. We'll see. We'll see. Shall I play one? Shall I have a look, see if we've got one of the old Christmas bonuses? Let me have a look.
While you're looking at that, I'm just going to quickly say about this. I've been using this quite a lot recently, and it's really, really good. They're in stock. And the new design, really, I love it. But this is T-Can by Martin Pierce, and it's a brilliant little effect. This literally lives, I've got it here, this literally lives inside my wallet right here, inside my little phone case. So I've always got it ready to go, and I just use a deck of cards. And it's brilliant. It's such a great effect. It's really, really lovely, really easy to do, and it's very folding. So if you're looking for something to go in your wallet, you do need a deck of cards with it as well, and there's obviously a method that you've got to learn, but well worth it, and it is brilliant. This is T-Can by Martin Pierce, and I love it. And also, while I'm on here, I'm just going to quickly say as well that I've already filmed 2 of them, but we are bringing back the Wayne's Wizarding Wonder. It's not going to be on a Wednesday this time, so it's not Wayne's Wednesday's Wizarding Wonder, which was a mouthful anyway. But we are bringing back the Wayne's Wizarding Wonder show. And I've already filmed a couple of them, and I'm very excited for the ones that I've already filmed. And there's going to be more of those coming as well, so keep an eye out for them on the socials, etc. Because Jamie will let you know anyway. But yeah, that is coming back hopefully very, very shortly. Very exciting.
Nice. Well, I found a Christmas bonus, an old one. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, let's watch it.
Okie dokes, here we go. Andy.
Hello.
Happy days. It's Christmas bonus time. So we've got a little Christmas bonus, but as per usual, we're in a magic shop. So we play for the Christmas bonus. Remember last year we done the free shell game?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you didn't get your Christmas bonus that year. And the year before we done the old free card Monty, you didn't get it that year. But this is an easy one actually, so you should be able to get your Christmas bonus. But there it is there. Don't touch it just yet, because there is a chance you might be able to double that.
Ooh.
Or go home with nothing, but we'll see.
Okay.
So for this, I've sort of come up with this little game. It's a really simple game to play. Just uses this little bit of wood, these 3 metal pegs, and this chain. Okay.
Yeah.
So the chain itself has got no breaks in it. Okay. And the idea with this is if you wrap the chain around the pegs, it will always attach itself to one peg. Okay, and it's your job to find the peg it attaches itself to. Now, if you were to look at these, you can actually work it out if you know what you're looking for. So I can clearly see this is the peg it attaches itself to. So if I take these out and you give the chain a little pull, you'll find that it attaches. So in that case, you would win.
Okay.
All right, very, very simple game. So we'll try it again. And remember, this is down to you to find the peg that it attaches to. All right. Which one? You can take your time, because we're going to put £20 of your Christmas bonus on this.
The middle.
The middle one. That's the one it attaches to.
Yes.
So not this one or this one.
No.
Okay, I'll take them out. Give it a tug. And oh! Well, you've got a chance of winning that back. So let's see. We'll do it again. So we'll put the chain around the pegs, just like so. And I'll tell you what, I'll put 20 of my own money in, and we'll have 20 of your old Christmas bonus. So which one would you like? Which one does the chain attach itself to?
This one.
Again, was this the same one as last time?
No, I went for middle last time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, but this one's the one you think it's going to work on?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll get rid of this, get rid of that. Let's see, £40 could be yours. Unfortunately, it's mine. So we'll try it again. So this time, I'll tell you what. Let's go for 40, because that will make things really interesting. 40. So we'll go. Just wrap it round as we did before, just like this. And which one do you think it attaches to?
The middle.
The middle one. So you don't think it's this one, definitely. Okay, so if I was going to get rid of that, do you want to change your mind?
No, I'm going to stick with the middle one.
Okay, so how about if I wrap this chain round and round and round the middle? Remember, we're playing for £40 here. Do you want to stick with the middle, or do you want to go for the outside?
No, middle.
That's the one you think it attaches to?
Yeah.
So I'll get rid of this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a look. Give it a little pull.
Just move these out of the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's great. Give it a little pull. And I'll move them right back. So we've got one left. And I'll tell you what, we're going to try it a different way. And this time you can put your last £20 from your Christmas bonus. I'll chuck in 80.
Right.
Eh?
Okay.
That's nice. So what we'll do is we'll take the chain and we're going to form like a little X.
Yeah.
Now, by forming an X, one of these sides, either this one or this one, will attach to the pole and one will come loose.
Right.
Once again, you've got to find the one that attaches. So let me show you. If I do this and you give it a pull, you'll see it comes off.
Yeah.
Whereas if I would have done the other side, it would have attached.
Okay.
And in fact, I'll show you that in case you think I'm doing something dodgy. So if I was to do this and you give it a pull, it will attach.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So it's your chance now. So we're playing for the whole 100. And I tell you what, get this right, and I'll double that.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So which one attaches? This one or this one?
I think this one.
This one?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Give it a pull. Oh, there you go. Anyway, Merry Christmas. See you next year.
Yeah.
So I can get all the details and get you booked in.
Oh.
Sorry, I was just dealing with a customer. another late booker coming in as well. That's for January, so it's quite nice. January's filling up as well. I love that. Is that still available? That version?
We haven't had it for a while. I'm going to see if we can get some more in. We had them in when we filmed that, but they sold out in the evening.
Do you know what we should do as well on the lead up to Christmas? How many of the Andy's bonuses have we got?
I think there's 4 or 5. I was just trying to find them on YouTube. I can't find them up there, but I'm sure they're there.
I think we should play one a week or one every few days or something, just as a build up to the big event, and then we can have a big grand the 2024. You know, because it is good fun. It's a lovely little idea. It's a lovely routine. A lovely. Sorry, Jamie's just sent me a picture. That's brilliant. I've got a trick called Wayne's Can. It's my version of Card Any Number. And he sent me a Coca-Cola can with Wayne's Can on it. It looks amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it'd be good to show it and to have what's it called? To have it on the have it be on the run up to Christmas, because it is one of those things that people do like to watch, and it's good magic as well.
Yeah, they were fun. We do love doing the Christmas bonuses. Right, I'll let you answer this one.
So, Rob, yeah, so Wayne's Wizarding Wonders is primarily going to be about children's magic and family magic, but that will be on the socials. Now, on Unlimited, there is a few bits on there, and there's I've put up a few routines that are on there right now, so you can check out my loops. The linking loops with the ropes, the Professor's Nightmare. I do 20th Century Silks. I think I do one on the colouring book. There's a few different ones on there. I have been talking to Jamie, and I'm going to be coming down a little bit more on that once we get past the crazy period, and we're going to film a whole load of stuff for children's entertainment. So there's going to be a big section on there. So for people who do kids magic, some of it will be quite beginners wise. So if you've not done kids magic before, you're getting into it. Other bits are going to be a lot more involved with how you can, what you can do when you've got kids up on stage with you, and what you can do in the family shows to make it more involved, so the kids are enjoying it and the adults enjoy it.
It's not all going to be tricks. It's going to be the bits of business as well, which are the most important thing.
Yeah,
for a kid's entertainer.
One of the comments I get almost at every single kid show that I do is how much the adults enjoy watching the show.
Yeah,
and they didn't think they were going to. They thought they were going to be bored and sit there on their phone, etc. But I get the adults involved, and my show is layered and structured, so there's jokes in it for the adults and interactive stuff with the adults as well. So everybody enjoys the show and everybody's partaking in what's going on. So for me, that's really important. And I want to try and get that across on these lessons that I'll be doing. But there is more coming. Obviously, Unlimited has been what now? Is it a year?
No, it launched March.
So we're coming up
April. Yeah, it launched.
So we're still very much in the infancy of Unlimited, and there's still a lot more stuff to go on there from what we had prepared beforehand. And obviously with the children's entertainment side of stuff of it, realistically at the shop I'm the only one who does that kind of stuff. So it's when I'm down there and we can film it. But now I've got my studio set up here. I'm going to be filming a lot more stuff up here as well, and we're going to make it work. So there will be more stuff on kids entertainment. In fact, we are even planning on doing something quite big with this, maybe hopefully beginning of next year. I'm not going to say anything more about that at the moment, but there's going to be a lot of opportunities and a lot of stuff on there. So for the kids entertainers out there, you're not going to miss out. And like I said, there's stuff already up there. You can go and check it out. And
the thing is, it's going to be a platform for all walks of life, really, as far as magic goes. So remember, Unlimited is updated with new material every single week. So there's new tricks going on there and new bits every single week. So we are doing courses. We've got the sponge ball course has just launched. Like I said, we've got the acting course, we got the Rubik's Cube course, we got the coin course, we've got a card course planned for next year, there's a mentalism course planned for next year. So it's something that is continuing to grow. And I know, we quite rightly, we always get that question, can you learn this on there? At some point, chances are you will be able to learn it, but I can't stress this enough. For £4.99, you have got access, as it stands at the moment, to 4 amazing courses,
Yeah.
2 amazing lectures by Simon Lipkin, and over 200 effects that you can learn for £4.99 per month. And there's a forum that you can speak to other like-minded individuals. Plus, you get early access to all our content, things like Desert Island Tricks. I think you get that almost a week before it's officially launched. There are interviews on there, which we call the Journeys, which are exclusive to Unlimited. And also, there are going to be, we've got bigger plans for it next year as well, including ideas we were discussing before, Wayne, with your Wayne's Wizarding Wednesdays or Wizarding Wonders, where we might be doing a backstage version as well, where you're a bit more open about the product and everything else. Not that, you know, you won't say something's good if it's not good, but you'll be given a more in-depth reviews.
Yeah, it'll be a extended, longer look at, maybe going through some alternative routines and other bits that won't be shared on the main one. Yeah, it's not going to be, oh, actually, I didn't really like it, I just want to say that. It will be the main one will be concise and, you know, just a review, and then it will go into more information afterwards. I'm excited. I really am excited for next year.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's growing and growing and growing, as everything is at Alakazam. I mean, we're really pushing it out there at the moment. And when Jamie joined us in January, his first job was to design Unlimited. I mean, we were already working on it, but everything we done got scrapped, really, because Jamie come in and run with it.
Well, apart from all the editing that I'd done,
apart from all that. But
which I would have cried if you'd have gone, we're going to start that again. I would have cried. There was so much work went into that. It was unbelievable.
The thing is, Unlimited takes up, I think, 3 days a week, at least, for Jamie. So
that's a big
there's a lot of time and effort goes into just keeping Unlimited running, and it's a big part of Jamie's week. Actually, Darren mentioned the superb Stranded with a Stranger. So anyone that hasn't listened to our podcast, Desert Island Tricks, please go and give it a listen. It's one of the most interesting podcasts for magicians, I think, that's ever been released or put together. I find it very interesting to hear people's choices and the reasonings behind them. But we do also do Stranded with a Stranger, which is your chance to get involved with the podcast. So all you need to do is, if you would like to be on an episode of Stranded with a Stranger, you just need to send us in an email to sales@alakazam.co.uk, put the subject line My Desert Island Tricks or List, and you need to give us a little bio of yourself. So, you know, where you are with magic, you're a hobbyist, you're a beginner, you're a pro, whatever it might be. And then a list of 8 tricks. So if you could only perform 8 tricks for the rest of your life, which tricks would they be? And remember, these don't have to be tricks that you're doing. These could be, it could be David Copperfield's flying, but you know, it's your dream trick. It could be anything. 8 tricks that if you could only perform 8 tricks for the rest of your life, which ones would they be? 1 book and 1 non-magic item that you use for magic. And when you put the list of 8 tricks in, let us know why you chose that trick. It could be it's the first trick I ever learned, or it's my go-to trick, or I've seen someone else do it, I don't know it myself, but I would love to learn it. Whatever the reasoning behind it is, the more information you give us, the better the show becomes. So
I would say as well, Pete, I'd say as well, before you write your list out, or before you send your list in, and before you do that bit about why you have those tricks, go and watch a few episodes and see the reasoning that other people have given, and it might inspire you or show you why they've chosen that and give you, oh, actually, that's boom. So yeah, I would definitely recommend watching a few, and they're all just great fun to watch anyway.
Yeah, 100%. And we've had some great people on Desert Island Tricks, some very famous magicians, but I love listening to the Stranded with a Stranger as well. Because I love listening to what everyone would choose, and more importantly, their reasons for choosing it. And the amount of times that I've listened to either a Desert Island Tricks or a Stranded with a Stranger, and then went and looked up the effect because I think that sounds really interesting. It's really good.
It's
really
opened
good.
my eyes. It's opened my eyes to more than one trick.
Yeah.
When I've gone, oh, I've seen that. Yeah, not. Oh, really? You do that with it, and that's very interesting. I hadn't thought of utilising it in that way. It's very good.
Yeah. Right, the other thing that I want to say as well, so remember, this coming Sunday, we have got a live launch. That's Sunday the 8th. But following straight on from that, next Tuesday, we've still got a live in the daytime, but next Tuesday evening, there is our second live launch of December. So let's take a look at this.
When I decide what I'm going to carry with me on a daily basis, I have certain criteria that need to be met. It needs to be fast, it needs to be simple, it needs to be visual, but most importantly, it needs to be magical. That's why I carry Tribloom.
So there we have it. That's your Tribloom, mine,
It's always in my pocket.
and mine is always in my pocket, as well as my hopping halves.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they're always in my pocket now.
I have my hopping halves in my show wallet, so when I'm always working, it's always in my pocket for that. And this just goes everywhere with me. It's such a great little effect. Yeah, I love it. It's really, really cool, and you're going to love it as well. It's so amazing. And you know what? It's quite a simple effect, but it does really impact with the spectators. People love it. I think because of its simplicity, people like it.
You haven't watched your tutorial recently?
Me, you're talking to there.
Go and re-watch it, because there's another 10 routines added to it, I think.
Oh, are they the ones from you know who?
Yeah. Yeah. So there's so much. Once again, it's another project, but like Wayne was saying, the original idea, which to be fair is the one I perform, is absolutely beautiful, super simple to do, fast, visual. If you're doing tables, doing mix and mingle, it's the magic's happening up here, and it's
That's always something that's really important for me, because I won't do magic at a table while they're eating their main course, but I will do it during starters and dessert. And if I can do a trick here that's in my hands and happening and very magical, then I'm not stopping someone from eating or giving them stuff to hold while they want to eat, and they can watch it while they're having it. Or if I've got a big group of people, it's visual for everybody, not down here where it's visual for one or two. It's up here. So for me, Tribloom ticks a lot of boxes.
Yeah, it's really good. So both of these releases are new additions to our Elite coin range, and I've got some breaking news. For years, we have not been able to get hold of a good quality confusing coins in £2 2p. but I'm hoping either before Christmas or early Jan, we will have them back in stock. Only a limited amount to start off with, but we will have them back. So if you've been waiting for the £2 2p version of Confusing Coins, the wait is almost over. But I say when they go up, grab one while you can, because
that's the one. That's the set that I've got.
Yeah, that's the set that's in my pocket. So, yep. Phil Evans recently did a Stranded with a Stranger. It was a really interesting one as well. I think it was last week, was it, Phil? And it was really good. And Phil said he loves both the podcasts. And Andy Nyman waxing lyrical on magical props is brilliant. It's true. I agree with what Andy says. And I don't know if you listened to it, Wayne, but Andy was talking about a lot of magicians nowadays are sort of going, oh, I wouldn't use that. How would you explain that away? What is this? What is that prop? What is this? And Andy said, but that's our job, to have these weird and wonderful little gadgets. I love props.
Yeah.
I love a little dark wooden box that something comes out of. The people go, oh, what's he doing?
If you look at any fictional character who's some sort of magic, Doctor Who, he's got that weird screwdriver thing, you know. Yeah. Harry Potter, in Harry Potter, there's loads of little gadgets and gizmos that people have. It's kind of expected. And yeah, all right, we're not trying to sell that we really are, Gandalf or whatever. But it, you know, yeah, I've got no qualms. People say to me, how do you justify having sponge balls in your pocket? I say, I've got these little spongy balls. Do you want to see something?
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to. You don't have to explain it. You know, it's you just, yeah. It's the same reason I use dollar size coins. Same reason I use casino chips and things like that, because that's what I'm doing to do the trick.
Yeah.
If you've got a good enough presentation, doesn't matter what you're using.
Yeah, and it's just thinking about what you're doing and how you introduce it. But sometimes, like Andy said, you don't even have to explain it away.
No.
Just got this weird box.
Yeah.
And that is as simple as that. But I love it. I love props. I love props. And Lawrence, a lot of people out there will know Lawrence from the academies and stuff like that. Lawrence has got a collection of old props, like vintage magic, and beautiful, beautiful. And you know, we were talking the other day about the spider trick.
Yes.
The other day, he said to me, I've got one of those from the 1930s, all made in wood. And
wow.
So it's not a new affair.
It's sold out at the moment. I really like it.
Yeah.
I really like it. I think it's a great looking thing.
Right, let me have a look here. Alistair, I will certainly look into that for you.
While you're reading them, have you got your little button ready? Because I'm going to use it.
What button? I haven't got it.
What?
I haven't got it here today. So
I'm still doing it.
Free.
I'm still doing it. The first ones have come in and they're ready to go out on the 10th of December. This is my new book, Fearless. It is about, or Fearless. It is about building your self-confidence and your self-belief in yourself, obviously, and it will take you from zero to hero in no time at all. This book, the reviews so far I've had from the people, my trusted circle of people who have read it, have been outstanding and calling it my best written work yet. It's the hardest book I've ever written. It really has, because I wanted to do, obviously, quite an emotional thing. It touched on a lot of things about looking deep inside yourself to find what you need to. But it covers everything. So it covers performance anxiety or stage fright. It covers how to build your confidence slowly, how to utilize what you're doing, techniques that you can use so that you fear less when you're out there performing, and not just performing, but there's techniques in here that will apply to everyday life as well. So if you have some sort of self-doubt, if you are struggling with, oh, I don't know if I've got the confidence to do that, then this is the book that you definitely need, and it will take you from beginner to end. It's just, yeah, it covers pretty much, well, as much as I can. I've tried to make it cover everything, but yeah, I'm very proud of this. And it's got a foreword by the legend that is Simon Lipkin. Thank you, Simon, so much for doing that as well, which is a great introduction to the book. And that's it, Fearless. Thank you very much.
Lovely, lovely, jubbly.
I will sort some out. We can get it onto Alakazam probably after Christmas. It will go onto there.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to get it and get their points, etc. Thank you, Darren. Yeah, Darren read it. Darren gave me some great feedback on it as well. But I want to say thank you to Bob Dilworth, who went above and beyond with sending me literally hundreds of pages full of edits and things that I had missed, which is exactly what I needed. But I didn't just send it out to be proofread it. I sent it out because I wanted people. I actually specifically chose people who aren't overly confident. I wanted people who do struggle with this and who do struggle with, you know, because I can read it. I know what it says. I know what it's supposed to say. But I wanted other people who lack confidence and people who maybe aren't as over an extrovert as I am to read it and go, that is exactly what I needed to read. That is exactly sums up how I feel about all of this. And that's the feedback I got. So based on that, there's the book. And yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. And Danny just sent you a plug.
Thank you, Danny.
And then we've also got Danny saying it's an excellent book. So
Amazing
guys,
book.
If you want to pick one up, grab one while they're still in stock, because I know they've been selling well for young Mr. Goodman. So
yes.
Go grab yourself one. Right, while we're here, I have got a couple more trailers to play. One of them in particular, it's quite a long one actually. Well, saying that, it's only about 3.5 minutes, but let's take a look at this because this is a brand new release. We released it Friday. It's a download, but it's great. So,
and it's his first ever download.
Yeah, let's take a look.
I've always believed that the purse frame is one of the most magical props that you can carry around with you. If you're a close-up magician and you want to start your act by making something appear, why wouldn't you open an invisible purse and take it out of that invisible purse? Why wouldn't you do that?
All I'm going to do is put them face to face and they're going to vanish on the count of 3. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. What do you think? Well, no, that's what a lot of people say, but Jane, I didn't say I was going to make the actual physical cards disappear. I said I was going to make the cards disappear that they picked, and I did. You said, I know, yeah, you see, they've got no phrases. They've got to go somewhere. I said I was going to teach you how it works. When they disappear, they go back inside the purse. Did you see anything inside there? Jack of hearts and 10 of spades, right? All I have to do is reach into the purse, and now I can take out. It looks like just one card, but only the face is red, which is why this card has a Jack of hearts on the one side and a 10 of spades on the other.
I'm going to teach you my signature ring and string routine that you can do anytime, anywhere. But more importantly, I'm going to give you a masterclass in coin magic with an invisible purse. That's right. If you've got a few coins in your pocket and you've got a purse frame, you can perform absolute miracles. I'm going to teach you how to do coins across. I'm going to teach you how to do transpositions, teleportations, vanishes. I'm going to teach you how to do my signature portable hole routine and a whole bunch more.
2 coins, right? I'm going to go really slowly. Look, just 2, right? Yeah. Do you see them? Yeah. What? Make a fist. Last one.
Magic!
Here's the thing, if you've not been carrying a purse frame around with you, you're missing a trick. If you're a close-up magician, you need to have a purse frame in your pocket, and this project is going to show you exactly why and give you so much material, you'll be wondering why you never had one of these with you.
The last one, if I just do this, that's the last one in there, and you can lock it up if you want to.
I want to keep this.
Well, you know, I understand how that works. I really do. You know what I don't understand? What I'll never understand isn't how the 3 coins vanish when they go in there. I get that. It's an invisible bag. What I don't understand is how you didn't notice the AirPods that were in there. I mean, that one confuses me. My name's Craig Petty, and this is the Purse Frame Project.
So that is the new Purse Frame Project download. You can pick it up now. Now on that, Craig teaches you tricks with sponge balls, coins, cards, rope, everything. And you don't have to use a purse frame if you don't want to, but I'm sure once you watch that video, you will start using a purse frame. It's such a magical little object.
And doesn't take up any space in your pockets either.
No. Yeah.
You know, you're adding a really nice little thing with no compromising the pocket space. It's not like it's going to take up a pocket. Just sits there, take it out, open it, pull your thing out, put it away.
And you're done. Yeah, it's great. Well, we're running out of time, so I'm going to drop this other performance and we'll come back.
All right, let's do it.
Avoid this scam if you're in Las Vegas. Now, check this out. This guy came up to me when I was in Vegas and he said, hey, I know what you're thinking. And I said, right, here we go. And he said, no, honestly, I know what playing card you're going to think of. And I said, fine, prove it to me. So he said, watch. Inside my wallet, I've got some playing cards. Now, it's a 4 of a kind. So name any 4 of a kind you like. Could be aces, 9s, jacks, queens, 2s, 4s, 7s, whatever. What do you want to go for?
6s.
The 6s. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you want to change your mind?
No, happy with the 6s.
Now, I said the 6s as well, and it was so frustrating because he said if you had named any other card or any other 4 of a kind, you would have won $20. But he said because you named the 6s, unfortunately, you don't win that. I said, what do you mean? And he went, watch. Remember the 4 cards I showed you right at the start? He took them out of his wallet and he showed, look, come in close. Watch this. Check this out. He showed the 4 cards with blue backs. And he said, now you've got the 4 6s in mind. I want you to spread them, just sort of in your imagination, spread them up here, separate them into reds and blacks. And now you're going to remove the reds or the blacks. Which ones?
The reds.
The reds, perfect, okay. Now you've got the reds, spread them in front of you again. And what one do you want, the heart or diamond? It's entirely up to you.
I want the heart.
You want the heart. So we've got the 6 of hearts. So
Yeah.
out of all of the cards in the world, you've gone down to the 6 of hearts.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I've done. You're not going to believe this. Look. All of the cards, he snapped his fingers and he spread. And now you can see it was this 6 of hearts that was facing the wrong way. Now, that absolutely blew my mind. But I thought, well, he could have just done sleight of hand. You know, it's a 1 in 13 chance for the value. But he said, no way. Your 6 of hearts is the only one with a different coloured bag. Now, that absolutely blew my mind, but there was one step further. He said, no, honestly, that was the only card you could have thought of. I've got 4 cards. Yours is a red back, and the other 6s, well, they didn't even exist. It was only one outcome was ever possible. And that is unbelievable. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is New Wave by Joel Miranda and Victor Sands. It's so good.
So that is New Wave. It's a great effect. We've got them in stock now. We've had a lot of comments or a lot of questions. People going, what's the difference between the euros, dollars, receipts? So it's the gimmicks you get inside. So one of them will be receipts, one of them will be euro, one of them will be dollar. So if you work in Europe a lot, or if you're a resident in Europe, then obviously the euros is a great one to go for. Me personally, they don't do it in sterling, but if I had the choice between dollars and receipts, I would go for dollars because I feel you can build a far better story around dollars than you can just a receipt in your wallet. You know, and to have a $20 bill or a $10 bill in your wallet is easily explained away even if you want to say, oh, I've still got this in there from my holiday or whatever. But I always like building stories around America and trips to Vegas and New York. Whether you've been there or not makes no difference. It's an interesting story. Darren Bain bought the purse frame project on Black Friday. What a bargain. It's great, right? The purse frame download, Rob, is £24.99 and it's over, I think it's over 4 hours, I think, or over 3 hours, full of magic. Tony Thompson said, are you going to teach Andy's Christmas bonus from last year? Yeah, I can. I thought it was pretty self-explanatory, but
What was last year's?
It was, let me find it.
I'm trying to remember what it was last year. Was that the one that he won?
I don't, let me have a look here. Let me see if it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Hang on a moment. Let me get it down. Hang on a moment. There we go. Just bringing it in now.
While you're bringing that in, shall I just quickly say, anybody who was interested or who normally comes down, the shop isn't going to be open on the last Saturday of December.
No.
So if you were planning on a visit, it's not. It's the 1 month that normally other things are happening and people don't really want to travel over Christmas. So it won't be open on the last Saturday of December, but it will be open on the last Saturday of January. So if you fancy coming down for a bit of a trip, it's very easy to get to. If you're travelling by train, you go to London. Is it King's Cross?
St Pancras, yeah. So
St Pancras, yeah, same station but different platform. And straight down to Ashford International, and it's about a 2-minute trip from there. You can get a taxi, or if there's people around, one of us normally drive down and pick you up. But it's very, very close to there. Or there's a hotels down there. I normally go down the night before and stay over. So if you do want to do that, we can all go out for some drinks, etc. But it is a great day. It's very chill, very relaxed. Normally me, Peter, Harry, Deming in the shop or having a laugh or just sessioning. It's a great day. So if you do fancy coming down, the last Saturday, the next one will be the last Saturday of January, which I think is about the 25th. I think. Don't take me on that. Don't quote me, but it might be the 25th.
Right, I've got this Christmas bonus. Let's have a watch of this and then we've got to say our goodbyes, but let's have a little watch. Andy,
Yes.
Christmas bonus time. Don't be like that, mate. You're in with a good chance of winning because do you know what? You haven't done so well the last couple of years. So I thought, how can I make it super easy? And I thought to myself, like, I could just give you the Christmas bonus, but everyone on the Christmas Live likes to see you play for it. So I thought, look, we'll just come up with a challenge that's so easy, no one could get it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So it just uses these 3 little espresso cups. They're all empty and 3 little coins. We have a silver coin. This is an American dollar. That's going to go under cup number 1. We have a copper coin. This is what they call the money coin. Okay. That's going to go under cup number 2. And the last coin is going to go under cup number 3. Yeah. So we know the copper coin's in the middle. Yeah. But you need to keep your eye on it because my hands are fast. Yeah. Especially when there's money involved and there's £60 up for grabs here. £60 of your Christmas bonus. Now watch carefully. Like that. One of these contains the copper coin.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
That one.
Sure?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I was hoping you were going to get that as a silver coin under there. The copper coin is under here.
Yeah.
Strange, right? I'll tell you what, look, we'll put the copper coin back in the middle and we'll get rid of one of the silver coins.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got a copper coin and a silver coin. We'll do it for another, I don't know, let's say another 60 quid.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay.
So we'll do it for another 60 quid. Remember, copper coin, silver coin. Copper coin, silver coin. Where's the copper coin?
It's there.
Sure?
Yeah.
No, it's a silver coin. How do you get that wrong? That's a silver coin. Do you want another chance?
Yeah.
It'll be another 20 though. Want another chance?
Yeah, go on.
Which one?
That one.
Yeah. No, that's
What?
a silver coin. The copper coin was over here.
Uh-huh.
So remember, look, once more, Andy, once more. We're going to take the copper coin, quite clearly it's going to go into the middle, all
Yeah.
right? And we're going to play for all this money. So we got 20 and we have 40. So we'll get that. So 40, I'll tell you what, we're going to play for 60, all right? So 60, and I'm going to mix these up this time, like this. Now for the first time, where is that copper coin?
It's there.
Which one?
There.
Lift it up.
What?
Oh no, do you want another go?
Yeah, there.
Yeah, go and take it.
No, what?
No, and it's not under
Oh
here
my
either,
God.
it's under the last 20. So that means this is all mine.
Whatever.
Merry Christmas to me. See you next year. That's a good routine, that.
It's a great routine. I remember it now. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
Yeah, you should definitely teach that. That's amazing.
yeah. Well, it was good. I remember when I come up with that, it started with 2 coins. Do you remember it?
Yeah. But 2
Yeah.
coins, did you have 2 coins and what, 2 cups?
Yeah, 2 coins, 2 cups, and then I put it onto 3 coins. Yeah, it's using the Nightshade coin set, but yeah, I'll film it. Yeah, it's a good routine, that.
Can I just give a very quick shout out to Chris Congreve, who is going
Yes.
through a bit of a rough patch at the
I
moment.
just
He's
saw
posted-
that.
Yeah, so somebody stole his car, and it had a load of his stock in it. He's found a lot of the stock has been dumped by the road, and it's probably all useless because it's been out in the rain, etc. So yeah, we're thinking about it. But I've just messaged him and offered help and support. If you can do anything, buy something off Chris or whatever, help him get himself back up again. It's horrible when things like that happen. I remember when I had the fire, and a lot of people rallied around and helped me out a lot. So it does mean a lot. Just even if they can't do anything for you, just to know that people have got your back. So we are thinking about you, Chris. And if I can do anything, just let me know.
Yeah, same here, mate. Right, that is it for this week. I've got to go next door. We are really busy, but before we do, just going to play this once more, and then we'll come back, say our goodbyes.
Out of everything that I've ever released, people message me more about bringing back the Attack of the Bag project than anything else that I have ever created. Well, myself and Alakazam Magic, we've been listening, and we are doing just that. But this time, it's an entire project.
Come on!
So that
Boom.
is happening this Sunday. Join us this Sunday at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock on Facebook and YouTube, 7 o'clock GMT. And we will be going live with a brand new live launch. Then there's one on the following Tuesday the 10th. And then on the 17th, we have the Christmas party. So until then, I don't think there's any other lives this week. It will just
No, I
be
don't think
Sunday.
so. Yeah, only Sunday. We'll be back on Tuesday for the live as well as the live launch as well. So that'll be a double whammy that day, next Tuesday. But yeah, thank you for watching and tuning in. See you soon.
Yeah. So Thank you, everyone, and we will see you Sunday for the live launch. Remember, get your lists in for Stranded with a Stranger, and we will see you next week.